What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. Ooh, baby. All right, guys, how are you out there? Sorry I'm late as usual. My phone is not looking right here. What's going on? That seems better. Hi, Deb. How are you? Let me know if the audio goes quiet again today. I guess you said that a couple people said that it was quiet last week, so please let me know if it does that again. My internet is off. Everything seems normal right now. So if something seems off, let me know, guys. How are you doing, Deb? Are you feeling any better? Say hello, guys. As you're hopping in here, say hello. Say hello. I've been talking to Matt. Whoa, Savon, you early up in here today. Good to see you. Hey. She becoming a normal up in here. What's up, baby? Say hello, say hello. We'll wait for some more people to hop in here, guys. It looks like we just got started. There's about 4 of us in here now, so say hello. No ghost watchers in here. No ghost watchers in here. I am so happy, you guys. This car I bought that has been giving me issues with this random misfire. I've been working on this car for like a week, and I finally figured it out today, so I'm super stoked. So now the car is running like perfect again. So yee things are looking up, buddy. Okay, so Deb says, yeah, I think I'm getting stable at 0.15 milligrams. How low do you think you can go, Deb? Like as far as like the actual dose that you can measure, how low can you actually measure to? Because that's pretty damn low. Yay, congrats. Yeah, like huge weight lift off my shoulder. Man, that car has been stressing me out. I was literally about to give up, and I'm an auto mechanic, right? So, Siobhan, did you get your ignition fixed? I know you said you broke it like the same day I was going through all my crap too. Oh, you called Ken Starr? What did he say? Am I talking too loud or too quiet, guys, or does the volume sound right? I'm trying to talk louder today because a couple people have been saying it was too quiet. So you got the video I sent, right? Did you watch that interview that I did with Dr. Ken Starr, Savon? And what did you think of that interview, by the way? Volume is better. Okay, good. And the video is clear too. So Deb says I still get RLS when I wake up with it, I take a crumb. Yeah, I think okay. So Deb, how small can you actually measure to? Like what's the smallest dose that you could actually measure? What is it like? Video is good too. Okay, awesome. Sweet, sweet. That makes me feel better. So, what did Dr. Starr say when you called him, Saban? Did you tell him Kicking Addiction sent you? Just a quick side note for any of you guys who are in California and you go see Dr. Starr, tell him that this channel referred you, or just say I said hello or something. Because it was very cool of him to take his time to come on my channel and do an interview with me. Like he spent like an hour and a half of his time with me. So shout out to Dr. Ken Starr if he sees this. If any of you guys go to him, please tell him I said hello and thank you for, just say what's up, just so he knows that his time wasn't wasted here on the channel. So, sorry guys, my phones are... I am so happy, you guys, that I fixed that damn car. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize how much it was stressing me out. Whew. So let's see. We've got 6 people in here, guys. Do not forget to hit that like button as you come in here and drop us a comment. I only see 2 people in here even talking right now, but there's 6 of us in here. So say hello, guys. Say hello. The notifications should start going out to people, so we should start seeing more people hopping in here. But I don't know, last Sunday and last Wednesday were kind of abnormally slow for whatever reason. Maybe people's New Year's resolution is to not spend so much time on YouTube. How's your sister doing, Siobhan? Okay, so let's see. She says, I did watch it. Okay, video's good too. I did watch it. It was great, and he's helping me with insurance stuff to make sure that the shot will be covered. He thinks it can be done with 2 shots. Yes, I think you should do that. Exactly that. I did say you referred me, of course. Awesome. Thank you for doing that. I just want him to know that, you know, what he did here with that video on my channel is gonna help him out too, right? Because obviously, did you see the part where he mentioned about his brother had died from an overdose, and that's what got him into doing what he does? I had no idea, and I could tell he was getting emotional when we brought that up and talked about that. So I actually just watched that interview again last night, and I got a lot of extra information from it than I got the first time from just doing it live with him. There was a lot of good information in that video. Did you tell him what dose of Suboxone you're on, and then did you ask him if he would be willing to give you a lower dose of Sublocade? So if you're on 2 milligrams of Suboxone, I would think he would want to start you on the 100 milligram shot. That's my guess. So Deb says, I measure 0.20 squares, then I can cut them into 3 pieces with an X-Acto knife. Holy crap. So what's that, Deb? That's going to be like 0.07? Is that about what it would be? Good to see you, Nate. Hello, hello. Nate's like day 65 or so off Suboxone, guys. Nate jumped off cold turkey at 2 milligrams like a rock star. Good to see you, Nate, brother. Just a side note, Siobhan. So if he's trying to get I told him exactly that, 100 milligrams. Yeah, I bet he'll start you on that. If there is any doctor like in the country that probably has a wide variety of experience with customizing Sublocade doses, it's probably going to be him, guys, to be honest with you. I know I talked to Dr. Chris Park. He hasn't used a lot of Sublocade on a lot of people, but I know I have talked to him, and it is growing. There are more people, but Dr. Chris Park is kind of back east, right? In the sticks, in the country. Dr. Ken Starr is out there in the California high density area. So I'm assuming that addiction is probably a bit worse in California than it is, out there in the country. But I could be wrong. That's just my guess. She's okay. Yeah, keep supporting her. I know this stuff is not easy to go through. Has she got any progress with her taper at all yet? Hopefully she's measuring her doses now. And I subscribed to his channel, and we became buddies. It's in the process. I'll keep you updated. I think I got a great service because I said your name. Yeah, I like that. So did you actually speak to him, or did you speak to like his his receptionist? Yeah, definitely. Every time you talk to him, make sure that he knows that that you came through the channel here. How far away from you are you from his office? This is awesome. I think I've had. If you end up going there for Sublocade, Savon, I think you'd be the 3rd person that's came from my channel to go through him to get the Sublocade shot. So you'll definitely be in good hands when you go see him. You might have to make a drive, I'm sure. I'm sure California's, I know California's huge, so I know it might be a bit of a drive to get to him. You can go look through his videos on his YouTube channel, and it's one he made probably about 5 or 6 months ago, talking about using Sublocade to get off of Suboxone. And he even said in that video that he was wrong in the past. Previously, he said he didn't think Sublocade had a use to help get people off of Suboxone, but then he changed his mind and said he's actually having great success. 3 hours away. Okay, so yeah, I mean it kind of sucks to have to drive 3 hours, but in the grand scheme of thing, if you're really struggling to taper off of Suboxone, 3 hours is not that big of a deal, right? Who was it? It was somebody, I can't remember exactly who said it, but somebody said recently that they're like, I drove 7 hours to get drugs when I was in active addiction. I could easily drive 4 to get the Sublocade shot. Or that's what it was. It was actually somebody is going to see Dr. Chris Park, and it's like I think a 2 or 3 or 4 hour drive, and they said that's totally worth it to them. Maybe you could make a little mini road trip out of it and go see something else in that area or something like that, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone type of thing. But yeah, I was going to say too about the insurance stuff. So I know I talk about this a lot, guys, so if you're seeing this again, my apologies. A lot of the stuff on this channel and talking about this stuff is repetitive, as you guys know. Good to see you, Sean P. So if your insurance, say, will only cover half of it, okay, Savon, you'll go to a website called www.insupport.com. Insupport, just like it sounds, .com. And it's basically a Sublocade assistance type of thing. And I've sent many people to this website, and almost every one of them has gotten approved to where they pay $0 out of pocket. So basically, if your insurance will say they'll cover half of the shot, insupport.com, and they'll cover the rest of the shot. So you're paying $0. Oh yeah. Because the shot is very expensive if you guys are just cash paying, right? So hopefully some good little pieces of info there for you. Hopefully that all works out for you. Or if you're on state insurance, I'm pretty sure that they'll just cover it all for free. So just a heads up to any of you guys out there maybe who are not working, you can get your, I think it's called Medi-Cal in California. If you can get on Medi-Cal, that should totally cover the cost fully, 100%, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty dang sure that's how it works. But yeah, he made a great video. It's literally only like 3 or 4 minutes. His videos are really short. They're not really deep like mine. So go through his videos. He has a lot of good, short, to-the-point videos. As you guys know, somebody was talking crap the other day. They're like, your videos are too long. It's like, it's how we've always done it, man. If people keep talking, then obviously they need me to keep talking, right? With all the variety of topics I talk about, and everybody's different situations are so different, right? It's not just something I can get on here and make a quick 10-minute video about. I said, you can go watch my shorter videos if you want. I have plenty of them. But the live streams, we usually go, you know, at least an hour, 2 hours usually. So another thing that can help too, guys, honestly, if you don't like watching or spending 2 hours watching these live streams, on the replay, just hit 2x. You can fast forward the speed and get all this information much quicker than just sitting here listening to me in normal time. So just a tip for you guys. Another thing that's good about watching this on the live is you don't have to watch any ads, right? Sometimes YouTube crams the ads on my channel. I have no idea what ads they put, how many they put. It's all automatic, guys. So if you are not paying for YouTube Premium, which is like $10 a month, it's well worth it if you watch a lot of YouTube, because I cannot stand commercials, guys. I don't know how people can sit here and watch commercials on YouTube all day. It's worth paying $10 a month and not ever having to see another one again. But if you don't want to do that and you don't want to see any ads on these live streams, then you'll have to watch them live, right? Because there's no ads on the live stream. So just a couple things for you guys to think about. If you're watching this on the replay and you don't like how long it is, just change the speed to 2x or 1.5x and you'll get through it much faster. 10 people in here. Don't forget to hit that like button and say hello, everybody. Please say hello, say hello. If you've got questions, we've got answers around here. Yes, as I moved by it, I did tell him. I meant to say I was moved by the video. Yeah, when I was watching that last night, I was at the gym and I was watching that, and I could tell he about started crying on the live stream. I was like, dude, I felt so bad for even bringing that up. Like I didn't know I didn't know that happened, so I just felt bad for kind of bringing that out of him. But I thought it was cool of him to do that and be vulnerable with sharing that pretty deep information, right? She's measuring. I did speak to him directly. Awesome, awesome. That's good. That's good. He's 3 hours away. Nice, super cool. When you plan on jumping off, Deb? Sean P says, "What's up, fam?" Not too bad. 3 hours is nothing. I'll stay in Pismo, maybe surf a couple days. I love that. Yeah, that would be awesome. Take some time and go make a little fun vacation out of it. Hey, Rachel B, good to see you. Nate S, when it hits me, I will. I won't set dates. I think Deb learned from my mistakes in the past of trying to set dates. As we all know, that this stuff is very challenging, guys, and to set a date and then for it to be stuck on a video on YouTube, then everybody's going to try to hold you to that, and that's a lot of pressure. So I don't recommend, if you guys do set a date, probably don't, if you're a regular here, you probably don't want to mention it here on the video, because then everybody's going to be hassling you about it. And you guys don't need the extra pressure, because we all know this stuff is hard enough as it is. Can't stay, just wanted to check in. I'll hit the replay. All right, Rachel B, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in here. Like that, question mark. The thing is, he's out of district for me, so we are looking to see if Medicare will pay for it. Yeah, that's a good idea. I know that like he can submit like certain requests, and they can try to like handle it for you. Like it's kind of like a negotiation. Like he tries to submit it, and you guys can kind of like try to fight with the insurance, like try to reject them denying you. If they do deny you, he can try to like resubmit it again or something like that. My aunt used to do medical billing stuff. A lot of it is like coming down to like negotiation stuff. 13 people in here, guys. Say hello, say hello. We only have like 4 people in here talking right now, so I know there's 12 of you guys chilling in here. Say what's up, guys. I have Medi, I just got it. So I don't know, it's all due. Medi, is that just like the state insurance? I've never heard of Medi, and I think that the state insurance is something called different for every state. But how did you get that insurance, Savon? Brands Recovery, good to see you, buddy. F10, 510 Fitness, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. I think you were in here on Sunday. Okay. It's okay. It was raw and real. Yeah, it was awesome. I'll probably go watch it again sometime soon. Sometimes I like to go back to like some of my older favorite ones and just kind of rewatch them. If you guys haven't seen the ones I did, the videos I did with Dr. Chris Park, those were also really good as well. So Deb says, Kev, did you say you talked to Matt? Yes, I did. I hope he's doing good. Tell him I said hi. Okay, I will. So we're either going to have Matt on my channel, and he's got a pretty big update. I don't want to spoil it here for my boy. But either Matt's going to post a video soon on his channel, or he's going to be on, he was maybe going to be on today's live stream with me, but he's not really feeling good right now. And I'll let you try to decipher what that means. I don't want to give it away. But yeah, I have been in contact with Matt, and things are looking up for him. I'll just say that. And we should have an update for Matt either on my channel or his channel soon. It's Medicare and Gold Coast. Okay. It's from my car accident. I won a case. And the state covered it to help me out for better care. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. Who else is in here, guys? It looks like we've got 10 people in here ghost watching right now. Say hello, guys. Things are slowing down. Do I need to start taking a break from YouTube for a while? I need to start taking a break if things don't start picking up here. Yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah, I know sometimes YouTube like kind of like goofs up as you're typing, or sometimes we kind of type too fast, but I can usually kind of read and understand like what you meant. How's your dose, Savon? Are you still kind of chilling around 2, or have you been able to make any progress? Have you been trying like days like 1.5? No. Side note, guys, I do have a bunch of like shorter videos already recorded. I just really haven't put them out yet. So you have been getting some days at 1.5? How hard has it been for you? I'm on 3rd day at 1.5. That's awesome. That's really good. I mean, think about it. That's a 25% reduction. That's a big jump. So I would say just hang on to 1.5 for now until you feel good at 1.5, right? Generally speaking, it seems like most people, it takes maybe a week to 2 weeks. When we're on the, probably right around there, it's going to take a week to 2 weeks, I would say, for you to stabilize. But just don't rush it from here. Like I always say, just slow it down for sure, especially when you get down to the doses that you're on. But I mean, if you could be steady on 1.5 and then you can get, you know, a 100 milligram shot, or even a little bit less than a 100 milligram shot, the Sublocade, I think you'd be doing great. And then that's going to stop the hand to mouth addiction, right? Which is very important here. That's awesome. I'm glad you told me that. Yeah, stick with 1.5 for now. That's awesome. That's a big reduction that you've done. So you've cut your dose down 25% in 3 days. I know when people are on the really high doses, it's pretty easy to come down, you know, kind of quick right off the bat. It's easy. Yeah, that's good. I wasn't sure because kind of last I heard from you, it sounded like you were kind of struggling a little bit. So good. Awesome. You're doing good. Any update on the Adderall? Are you still kind of chilling like what, 20, 30? Nate S says, I'm up 20 pounds. Woo! Is that good 20 pounds? I'm assuming by the muscle flex there that's good 20 pounds you're up. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people when they get off Suboxone, they gain weight fast. And for some people that can be good, right? For some people that might not be ideal. We're already 23 minutes into this. Wow, that time goes fast. I'm going to take a minute to thank the contributors for the week, guys. So please, if you have comments or questions, throw them in the section now, and then I'll catch right back up to you guys in just a moment. So remember, guys, nothing on my channel is medical advice. If you guys are struggling with addiction, please seek out your own medical doctor to help you with your personalized addiction, right, guys? Everything on this channel is for entertainment purposes only and for me to share my experience with you. The contributors for the week, I gotta say here. So, the Contributor of the Week award goes to Mama Deb. She did a $20 Cash App last Wednesday. Thank you, Mama Deb. I really appreciate that generous contribution. And then we also had Brian K with a super chat. We had GM with a Cash App. We had Marky Rizzo with a Cash App. And Savon did a $10 super sticker on a replay video, on my nightmare video. Thank you, Savon. I appreciate that. And then also we had Share Bear on the Sunday night super chat. So thank you, Share Bear. If you're watching this on the replay, I hope that your Kratom taper is going okay. I know you're kind of struggling, so hopefully what we talked about last Sunday can kind of help. So shout out to all you guys who contributed for the week. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, guys. So, all right, let's get back to the comments here, guys. So she says, I got down to 20 milligrams every other day. What? Damn, girl. I'll be back. Slow down with that. I know that's a big thing to skip every other day. So just don't rush yourself too fast with that, okay? But that's incredible that you're down to that dose already. I know if you're trying to taper Adderall and Suboxone, that could be kind of like extra hard. So I would just say maybe just be careful, okay? Is what I'm just trying to say. I would say probably focus on one or the other at a time. But you're doing incredible, and thanks for letting us know, you know, your personal stuff like that. That's awesome of you to share that here on the World Wide Web. Don't tread on me. Good to see you. Hold on a sec, guys. Don't tread on me. You sent a. I didn't realize who you were. You sent a Venmo donation. So shout out to you. Oh, it says, okay, gift from Don't Tread on Me, baby. Sorry, I missed Sunday. So I forgot. I just recently got the notification for that. So shout out to you as well for the $5 donation on Venmo. And good to see you here. Don't tread on me. I know you're in here all the time now. So I really appreciate you being consistent here on the show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for that $5 Venmo, baby. I know that if you guys put baby in the donation, then I'm going to have to say it here on YouTube, okay? I know there's kind of like a little inside stuff with the B word. Looks like we've got about 10 people in here, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and say hello. Say hello, guys. Deb says, "Thank you, Kevin. You help us. You help us all." Thank you, Deb. I appreciate you. You're literally the biggest supporter of this channel, Deb. So super shout out to you, girl, and for sharing your detailed experience as you've been tapering. It's kind of almost like this channel has more than just, you know, just my experience, because you're always here sharing the updates, you know what I mean? So it's like we're having more people share their experience, and where you've been on the channel every week now, it's like everybody's also following your journey with mine as well. So as far as my stuff goes, guys, I got my last Sublocade shot 3 weeks ago, so I'll probably just get one more, I'm thinking. And it's scheduled for 5 weeks from today. So that's going to be 8 weeks between Sublocade doses. Okay, so just a quick heads up on my situation. I'm hoping and thinking that's going to be my last shot. So that's the plan. That's the idea as of this moment. As you guys know, things can change. What's going on here? Okay. Let's see here. Man, it's quiet up in here today, guys. You guys have been so quiet lately. GM, good to see you, my friend. I don't know if you just hopped on here or not, but I just gave you a shout out and thank you for the Cash App donation. It was weird, GM. I didn't see it until I got off the live stream, so my apologies for not seeing you last Wednesday in the live stream for that donation. I don't know. I got the notification for the others that donated. But shout out to you, GM. If you missed it just a minute ago, I sent you a thanks for the $5 Cash App last week. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And good to see you back here on the show. So let's see here. Yeah, a good 20 pounds, Nate says. Laugh out loud, 220. Woo! Getting up there. That's right about where I'm at. And I'm 6'1", so we're actually pretty close. 6'3", back to where I was before the subs. Dude, that's awesome. Congratulations on getting your body back. Do you notice a difference in your strength as well? Like, does your strength seem to be higher than what it was when you were on Suboxone? Because I have this weird theory in my head, guys, that, I mean, we all know that Suboxone dehydrates us, right? It drains the water out of our bowels and our bladder and everything. It's literally like I've directly seen that happen before in the past, where, you know, after I take my dose, like it just drains the fluids out of you for whatever reasons. So I just got this weird theory that, because I've always felt like I'm not like as strong as I look, right? Or as strong as I could or should be. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the water weight depletion that Suboxone or opiates do, right? So I was just wondering if you noticed a difference on that. If you could give me an update on that, Nate. Like, do you feel stronger in the gym? Do your joints feel better? So I remember whenever I was on like higher doses of Suboxone, like my joints would always hurt, right? And just like the higher the dose, the weaker I felt. It was really, really interesting experience. So Nate says, my body is hitting reset. GM says, time seems to fly after starting Sublocade. So give us an update, GM. How long have you been on Sublocade now? And that's ironic that you said that, because I've noticed that as well, guys. Like, time flies ever since I've been on the Sublocade shot. And I've heard somebody else say that. Who was that said that? How are you feeling, like just as a whole on the Sublocade shot, GM? So GM says, no problem, man. I really appreciate all you do. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm excited for you to hear your story going forward as well. And for you to continue, sharing with this stuff going forward. Because like I said, guys, I can only share with you guys my experience. It's important for you guys to continue sharing your journey with people as well, so we can help as many people as we can going forward. So GM had the second shot on December 7th. So remind us of the doses that you took. And kind of what's your plan going forward, GM? I know sometimes people's plans change, so I always like to kind of have you guys give us your update. What are you planning on doing? How are you feeling? Are you taking any oral doses while you're on the Sublocade shot? Are you feeling great? Are you feeling hopeful? Like, whatever details the Sublocade folks can give us, please give us as many details as you care to share here, and I'll make sure that I read them here in the stream. Don't Tread on Me says, I definitely noticed a huge difference in strength / workouts since quitting subs. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome that you could notice that, right? And how long has it been for you now, Don't Tread on Me? So GM says, I feel pretty leveled out, no side effects or any other symptoms. I took a 250 milligram shot, then a 150 milligram shot. And remind us what dose of Suboxone you switched over from. I like how your doctor is going off label with the Sublocade doses. Okay, so Don't Tread on Me says 43 days. So do you have any pause or anything left over, Don't Tread on Me, or is everything going pretty good now? You lost count? That's good, that's good. Yeah, just try to move on with your life, right? 15 people in here, guys. Say hello, say hello. After you hit that like button, of course. If anybody wants to hop on here, do any of you guys want to hop on and chat for a little bit? I probably can go for another hour or so if you guys want. If you guys want to hop on here and share your story or how you're going, or even if you just want to hang out and chat, let me know. Any of you guys are welcome to hop on here with me. Just if you hop on, try not to swear, because YouTube's really cracking down on people cussing on videos. You know we keep PG-13 around here. So James gonna do 2 more 100s and be done with it. I love that. I love that plan. So GM was on 8 milligrams for about 7 years and started with Oxy and ended with H. I'm glad you're here to share that then, my friend. I was just watching a thing on the news last night, guys, that they said they have seized enough pressed pills, the fake Oxy 30s, to kill 6 million people. Just this in the past like year, they said. They've seized enough pills to kill 6 million people. Can you guys believe that? That is incredible, right? That's scary. That's really scary. Don't Tread on Me says 43 days, I think. Dang, you guys are getting up there on these days. I lost count. Still struggling with energy and motivation, but that's about it. Maybe Nate, I think Nate struggled with that for, Nate, didn't you struggle with the same thing that Don't Tread on Me is struggling with for a while? And if so, when did that clear up for you, Nate? Since you're kind of ahead, you're ahead of Don't Tread on Me for a bit, maybe you can kind of give him some, like what your experience was. As far as like when that cleared up. So GM, you went right from 8 milligrams to the 250 shot. So your doctor obviously ordered the 300 and just squirted a little bit out, right? Oh, here we go. We got some new people now, guys. All right, say hello, guys. Say hello. Don't be scared. Come on in. Say hello. All right, Anthony's on day 4. Day 4 of withdrawal or Sublocade or what, Anthony? We need some more info. Okay, awesome, GM. Good to know. So GM went from basically 8 milligrams of Suboxone after being on it for 7 years. Went to, first shot was 250 milligrams, and then second shot was 150 milligrams. GM, did you immediately stop taking oral doses, or did you struggle for the first month? And if you did struggle for the first month, if you could kind of tell us like how often you had to orally dose, and what dose did you have to take if so? I'm trying to get as much info as I can out of folks like you. Elroy85, YouTube just blocked your comment because you said TITS. So I'm gonna approve your comment. Just try to be careful. It's really PG-13 in here on YouTube now, guys. So just be careful with saying words like you did there, Elroy. But I'm gonna go ahead and approve that. Just giving you guys a heads up. We really got to be careful with certain words. You got to keep it as PG-13 as we can on the live streams, guys. Elroy says, "Hey, back again, Kevin and guys. Good to see you, Elroy." So okay, so Anthony says I'm on sub tablets. Maybe I'm a little confused here, Anthony. So you're on day 4. So you just got onto Suboxone? Is that what I'm understanding? Yeah, the YouTube blocked you. Dang, son. Yeah, it's really really strict around here. It tries to block like even SHIT. I think it blocks that, and it'll just block it immediately. So. $15 people in here, guys. Say hello, say hello. Anthony says, "Hello, my fam." Don't Tread on Me says, "Hit that." Hit that B word. I think that was you, Don't Tread on Me, that said, "Cash me outside, cash you next week." How about that? How about that? That chick is so funny. So Elroy says, to add, I sweat my, you know what's off after methadone dose. Usually shower twice before midday, though that's methadone. So what methadone dose are you on, Elroy? Like how many milligrams? All right, we've got some more people coming in here, guys. About 20 of us in here right now. Don't forget to smash that like button and drop a comment as you hop in here, guys. Let us know who's in here. If you have any questions or comments to add to the stream, do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it. Another thing, guys, is my voice can tend to start to get quieter as the stream goes on. So if you guys notice that, just tell me to speak up. Okay, that makes more sense, Anthony. So Anthony says, I'm on day 4 of the taper. I was taking 4 milligrams a day and I switched to 2 milligrams a day. Okay, so that's a pretty big reduction to go from 4 to 2. Most people would probably prefer to go from 4 to 3. Are you feeling okay though? I would say slow things down quite a bit from where you're at. I would stabilize on 2 milligrams for a while before you even think about dropping lower, because some people try to rush this too fast and it backfires. You guys have heard me talk about this plenty before. 21 people, guys. Say hello. Got some backing up trucks out front. Hey, no jets out here today yet, guys. Nice, nice. Yes, sir, that lack of energy will have you depressed. I just got motivation back recently. I'm going on walks and SHIT now. Okay, so sounds like maybe what? Maybe 2 months, you'd say, for the low energy stuff, Nate? Viewer 365 says, paracetamol ruined my life. I was on 1,000 milligrams every 6 hours. I have no idea what that is, my friend. Viewer 365. What is paracetamol? Do you guys know what that is? You say you were on 1,000 milligrams every 6 hours. Does that mean that you're not on it anymore? Someone please give me an update if you know what the heck paracetamol is. If that was even spelled right. Dang, son, the T blocked me. I already read that. Okay, so GM says, second week I took 1 milligram a few times for anxiety reasons, but it did not affect me and wasn't necessary. So it was the little devil on your shoulder that got you too, just like it got me, right, GM? Yeah, looking back, I know I didn't need those 3 doses that I took my first month, but my curiosity and having my stockpile just kind of backfired on me. Okay, so someone just said my audio is very hard and low to hear. So is it off again, guys? I don't feel like my voice has changed much since I started. Can everybody hear me okay? Because somebody just mentioned that the audio is quiet. Definitely the little devil, yes. Hi, I've been on Suboxone for 2 years. I started at 16 milligrams a day. So Anthony, you've come from 16 milligrams a day down to 2. Awesome. That's great, great stuff right there, my friend. Congratulations. That's a long way you've come. I know it sucks to kind of take 2 years to taper, guys, but slow and steady wins the race, remember. Elroy says, it's 8 a.m. here. I'm just waking up. I started chatting on my tablet thinking it was this stream, but it was an old one. Oh, dude, I got that comment. Yeah, I got that comment. I think it was on like last Sunday's stream. It was like, hello, am I on the live stream? I was like, what? What's going on with this person? No, the live stream ended. Nate, does the exercise help the energy? Question mark. Nate, I don't know if you've seen the question by Don't Tread on Me, but he asks, does the exercise help the energy? If you could respond to that, Nate, that'd be great. I would say it certainly should. So Elroy is on 80 milligrams. Okay, so I could see why that you'd be sweating on 80 milligrams. That's a decent dose. Are you trying to taper, Elroy, or? Elroy, that reminds me of what was that? Elroy. Wasn't there an old school cartoon that somebody was named Elroy? Was it the Jetsons? I don't know why I'm thinking of that. Does that sound familiar to you guys? I have not heard the name Elroy since I was a little kid. I'm pretty sure that was the Jetsons, right? You guys remember that cartoon? Am I dating myself here? That's a cool cartoon. Like thinking back, that's like all futuristic and stuff, floating around their little hovercraft thingies. Elroy says, "Yeah, I'm Aussie. I know you guys are nighttime when I wake up." So I'm pretty sure it's like what 8 in the morning over there in Australia. Sometimes I can kind of like figure out like about what time it is just based on like conversations I've had with others in the past. Hey bro, since I like the little girl, can I please buy a motorcycle, bro? I'm a predator. What the? That was a little awkward conversation there. Vincent, that was a very interesting comment, my friend. Keep grinding, gritting, keep gritting. Anthony says, "Yeah, I have to stabilize for a few months at least. I've been stable at 4 mg for 6 months. It will probably take a few weeks to stabilize that 2 mg. Yeah, that sounds right to me, my friend. Yeah, that was a big reduction of you to go to from 4 to 2 though. Like that's a 50% reduction. I don't ever recommend many people do that. That's a huge jump. So I would say from 2 mg after you stabilize, don't go down to 1. Go down to 1.5 mg. That's just my outlook on it, right? You can do what you want, but that's a huge jump. And remember, guys, when you get under 2 mg, you really need to slow things down. And it's going to take longer to stabilize at every dose when you go under 2 mg. Elroy, YouTube just blocked your comment again, bud. I'm thinking Mickey D's muffins. I'm 38 and only started eating egg 2 years ago. So GM says second shot has been a lot more smooth and stable. I think you meant to say, yeah, and that's exactly how it was for me too. I haven't seen you comment for a while, Deb. Just making sure you're still in here. Deb, if you could keep an eye um, in the chat just for anything weird going on, since I'm a little bit behind here. I've got a little bit of a troll vibe. If you can keep an eye out. Yeah, but yeah, JM, second shot, a lot of people definitely hit the smooth sail button from there on out. So you went 250, 150, and you're gonna do 1-1. I love that. That's awesome. If I could say, since it sounds like GM, it sounds like your doctor is pretty cool like mine and like willing to adjust things off of the norm, so to speak. Possibly what I would say for you, GM, if your doctor will let you, you might consider spacing out your last 2 shots. And what that's going to do is that's really going to allow you to come in. I mean, the medication already lasts incredibly long, much longer than just 1 month. But if you're only going to do 4 shots total, you want that landing to be as soft and smooth as possible, right? So I'm not saying obviously you don't obviously have to do that, but if I was you and knowing, since I'm a couple shots ahead of you, knowing that you can trust that these shots last more than a month, knowing that, and if you're only going to get 2 more that you know of, I mean, shoot, dude, I would try your next shot, maybe go 6 weeks, and then see how you feel at that point. Get the shot at 6 weeks, and then maybe go 8 weeks for your very last shot. That's kind of how I'm doing it. You guys remember my last shot, I waited 6 weeks to get it. And I took, what did I take? My first shot was 150 milligrams. Second shot was 100 milligrams. Third and fourth shots have been 100 milligrams, but spaced out longer between each shot. And when you do this, you start to build more confidence in the shot, right? Lasting more than a month. Like last month, I went 6 weeks and I was still totally fine. I could have kept going more, but I'd already pushed it back 2 weeks to begin with, right? So just something to think about, GM. I think that could help you come in a little bit smoother in the long run. It should be smooth as it is, honestly, but if your OCD, oh my goodness. We just got a big old Venmo from Nathan here, guys. Hold on a sec. I'm going to pull this up on here, guys. Incredible, incredible, incredible contribution by Nate S. My man. My man. I'm going to say baby on this one. So Nate says 66 days. Congratulations, Nate. Your vids made the withdrawal a little less terrible. I appreciate it, big dog. I'm 27, finally out of the shitstorm. I mean, shitstorm. he does the emoji so Venmo doesn't block him. Super shout out to Nate S with a $66 contribution to the Venmo, guys. Oh my goodness, that is incredible. Nate, shout out to you, brother. I really appreciate your support financially and here in the chat as well, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Nate S for the incredible $66 super chat, or not super chat, Venmo, because remember, super chat takes 50%. $66 for 66 days. Congratulations to you, Nate S. Made it 66 days and he's feeling great off of Suboxone. Super shout out to you, my brother. I really appreciate that. That's the biggest thing we've seen on the live stream. So shout out to you for the record-setting contribution, my brother. I really appreciate you, Nate. My man. Keep kicking ass, too. I know it's got to feel good to gain 20 pounds of solid mass back. Shout out to Nate S, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my brother. That's badass. Where am I at here on the comments? Let's see. That was funny. $66 for 66 days. Woo! And Nate S has been dropping his wallet in here for the last little bit. So shout out to you, brother. I really appreciate you, Nate. 100, yeah. Thank you, man. I'm glad you're getting your life back, brother. And I'm glad that this channel could be a part of that. And please keep us in the loop going forward as well. We just want to know that you're continuing to kick life's ass, as we know you will. So Elroy's comment that was blocked said, nah, that wasn't me. Haha, I replied about the swearing thing you said. I commented, I'm Aussie, don't F swear, I love you, see. I don't know what's going on there, Elroy, but YouTube is blocking the heck out of that one, buddy. I know the Aussies sometimes they like to curse a bit, so, and I know that's just kind of how they usually talk. If I have that right, I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, you guys can correct me. But I think it's more normal. Marky Rizzo was in the house. I know it's a bit more normal for them to drop curse words. George Jetson, yes. A little floaty thingy, a little mini aircraft thing. Yeah, my doc wants me to drop Diaz at moment, so not dropping 2 milligrams this script. Drop Diaz? What? Name's Leia. Everyone calls me Leroy. I changed it to Elroy online, and you're thinking Jetsons. Yes. Some of your words are like, I don't know if like some kind of spelling's off or what's going on, but if I'm reading the words wrong, I'm just reading what's on the screen, guys. 8:50 a.m. Okay, so I was pretty close there. Dr. Kulo says on 16 milligrams of, let's see, on sub 16 milligrams last 2 years, trying to come off now. Mr. D Cool, so you've been on sub 16. So have you tapered down from 16 milligrams, or are you still stuck at 16 milligrams, D Cool? Taper slow and steady when you get lower. Yeah, what dose are you still at 16, D Cool? The McDonald's comment was replied to Nate. Okay. So yeah, if you guys are replying to each other, sometimes I might get a little confused. So if that happens, that's probably what's going on. Oh, okay. So GM, for some reason I thought you said 250 earlier. Okay, so GM started Sublocade. He went from 8 milligrams Suboxone to the 200 milligram shot, then to 150 milligram shot, and then 2 100s. Okay. I've been thinking about spacing after listening to your experiences, and it sounds like a good plan. Dude, I promise you, GM, you could do it, man. And I don't know if you're cash paying or if your insurance pays for it all, but if you guys are cash paying or having to pay some deductibles, that can really also save you some money too by spacing out your doses, right? Because I'm telling you guys, this stuff lasts more than a month, especially when you start having the shots build up in your system, right, guys? Because remember, it's all about the half-life. 45 to 60 days it takes before half of the shot that you got put in is gone. GM, let me know if you end up doing that. You know, I mean, you could just call your doctor and say, sorry, I can't come in for a week or two. Or you could ask him if it's okay to taper it. Either way, it sounds like it'd be okay. Elroy says, off topic, is there any people here who are carers and their sick parent? Oh, carers for their sick parent? Is that what you mean? It's a temptation to take a little more of my takeaway dose so I don't think about it as much. Rex Arms Crypto, good to see you, my friend. What up? Elroy, okay, so Deb's helping Elroy out here. So I care for both of my parents with dementia. Oh, that's rough, Deb. That's real rough. And that was during my active addiction. It's tough. Yeah, that sounds like a heck of a time there, Deb. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Deb. Dementia. What's the difference, guys, between dementia and Alzheimer's? Is it kind of similar? Because my grandpa had Alzheimer's, and dang, dude, it was hard to watch him finish up there at the end of his life. Woof. I don't really know the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's. Is it kind of similar? Bunny B says, I'm so glad I found this live. My addiction is alcohol, and I relapsed last night. I'm drinking right now, and I will stop tomorrow. I always feel alone and ashamed when it happens. Thank you all for being here. I'm sorry, Bunny. That sucks. You're not alone, Bunny. I know there's a lot of people that are struggling. I mean, half of my family struggles with alcohol addiction, right? I mean, almost everybody I know kind of struggles with alcohol addiction. And I know we don't talk about it a lot on this channel, but we're all struggling with our own addictions, right, guys? It might be kratom, it might be alcohol, it might be cigarettes, it might be porn, it might be watching cartoons, the Jetsons, right? It's just, it sucks when our soul is being tarnished by our addictions. And I'm sorry that you're struggling right now, Bunny, but you're not alone. We're all here hanging out. You know, hopefully, remember, the sun will rise again tomorrow, guys. I can tell you guys that this weekend was a doozy, guys. I had a horrid weekend. But then my Seahawks snuck into the playoffs on Sunday. Some miracle happened and the stars and the moon aligned. And my Seahawks somehow got into the playoffs, even though we're going to get our butts kicked this Saturday by the Niners. But things turned around, guys. Like, I had 3 days in a row where every day was just horrible. And, like, nothing was working. Nothing went the way that I hoped that it would. And sometimes in life that happens, right? We have these horrible dips where it seems like the world's about to end and it seems like life is just sucky, right? And then before you know it, you've been down this low for a couple days, and boom, things start to look up, right? So just remember, guys, if you're in the pits of hell, if you want to refer to it as, or if you're just really struggling with depression, just keep going, and things will start looking up for you sooner than later. Just try to be proactive in your life and try to make the best decisions that you can, obviously. And I hope things start looking up for you, Bunny. But thank you for sharing and being vulnerable with us here. I've seen my dad go through hardcore alcohol addiction, like hardcore, guys. He was drinking like a huge bottle of vodka every night in front of me, like most of my childhood. So it's like burned into me how bad alcohol addiction is. 17 people in here, guys. Please hit that like button and say hello as you're coming in here. I'm seeing a bunch of new people in here today, which is awesome. And I appreciate you guys sharing with me your struggles. Because we're all struggling through different things mostly, right? Deb says, Nate S, you rock. Yeah, that was incredible of Nate to send that. Awesome, awesome, Nate. I'm still really impressed by that. Thank you very much. Florida Man Dan in the house. Good to see you, man, Dan. Hey, Dan, did you see my comment about Seahawks versus Jags Super Bowl? Let's do it, buddy. Wouldn't that be so awesome? That would be so awesome if somehow we could both make it to the Super Bowl. I'm definitely not counting on my Seahawks to make it past the Niners this weekend, but stuff happens, right? It's the playoffs. Anything could happen. Side note, who are you guys playing this weekend, Dan? I haven't looked at the playoff schedule yet. Don't tread on me. Got it right. Says Nate S. Baby. You know the B word comes out for any channel sponsorships, guys. Definitely got to bring out the B word for that. I think that's going to be the way to use the B word from now on. That way I can blame it on you guys. Florida Man just got off work. Awesome, awesome. You still chilling at 2 milligrams? Feeling good, Dan? I've been watching a lot of your videos lately, buddy. Dude, you get a lot of views on your channel, dude. You need to really keep going with that. I think a lot of people are struggling with the Fent/H stuff right now. So, dude, Dan, your channel could blow up fast, brother. But I do gotta say, just as a YouTube guy that's been here for 4 or 5 years, if you really want your channel to grow, you might have to ease up on the cuss words, brother. I know you kind of talked about that in one of your recent videos, but YouTube will hold you back if you're dropping F-bombs and S-bombs often. So I don't know if you really care or not to blow your channel up, but I could promise you that that will hold you back, brother. So just as a guy who's been on YouTube for many years and I've seen ups and downs with the growth of the channel, I can promise you that that will hurt you in the future, brother. So if you don't care about it, keep on going. I know that you like to cuss a lot, and that's cool, bro. I do too, but I just kind of have to be careful here on YouTube because YouTube blocks a lot of comments. Elroy, your channel, your video, or your comment just got blocked again, buddy. YouTube is not feeling you today, brother. Definitely blocked your whole comment on that one again. Mama Deb coming through with a $20 cash app. Baby, baby, baby. She said that, not me, guys. She said that, not me. Oh my gosh, we're going to piss some people off with the B word, but hey, it's all good. It's all good. So shout out to Mom and Dad for a $20 contribution to the Kickinaddiction live stream. Baby, 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 she says, not me. See, it wasn't me that said it, guys. I appreciate you, Deb. Love you, Mama Deb. And just a quick side note, as you guys have probably heard me say before, Mama Deb is the biggest consistent supporter of this YouTube channel, both financially and here in the live stream. So we love you, Mama Deb, and we thank you for everything that you do for this channel. And you guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I almost put somebody in timeout. I don't want to do that. Thank you, Deb. You're a sweetheart. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit that. It only literally, guys, on the Cash App, it only lets me. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. On the Cash App, it only lets me either give you a heart or a thumbs up. Like I want to text back like a custom, you know, a better response, but it literally only lets me give you a thumbs up or a heart. So on Venmo, I usually type out some kind of response to you because it'll let me on there. So just a heads up, guys. I really appreciate you guys that support this channel, though. Thank you. You guys definitely make it easier to be consistent here with these videos because, as you guys understand, it's a lot of work to maintain this YouTube channel and respond to the comments and stuff. So you guys are letting me know that you appreciate what we do here. So thank you all. Let's see here. Back to the comments. Looks like we've got 15 people in here, guys. Please hit that like button. So Marky, good to see you. Marky says, Bunny, do you listen to audiobooks? I'd like to make a suggestion. Deb says, Bunny, I will be praying for you. Deb's such a sweetheart. Bunny B, you might want to go check out our good buddy Kingdom Within's YouTube channel. You can just do a YouTube search for Kingdom Within, and a lot of us here on our channel, it's more of like a religious type channel. So if you're into that and like into praying and stuff like that, go check out his channel because he's got some really good information on there, and he also does a lot of live streams, and he's very supportive, religiously speaking, and he's just a good dude. So if any of you guys watching this, Kingdom Within, go check out his YouTube channel. He's a good friend of mine, and he's been on this channel before, and he's also contributed to this channel as well. So shout out to Kingdom Within. If he's, I know he works a lot on YouTube, so he probably is not going to see this, but shout out to my boy Kingdom Within. If he sees this, please guys go check out his YouTube channel. If maybe you guys have been into religious stuff and maybe you lost your way, he might be able to help you find your way back on track. So something like that. Okay, guys. Good dude over there. Let's see. Side note: I noticed Marky Rizzo is a moderator for Kingdom Within now. So shout out to you, Marky, putting in that YouTube work, buddy. He's my ranch over here and also on Kingdom Within's channel. So sweet stuff. I'm gonna post a link for you. It's usually on YouTube this time of year. Please hold. So Marky posted a link for you, Bunny. Go check that out. A link for you. Did I say rink? Link. Amanda says, it's D cool. Sorry, switched accounts. I just went from 16 milligrams to 15 milligrams 3 days ago. Okay, so Amanda does 8 milligrams in the morning and 7 milligrams at night. So, just a heads up to you, Amanda, you could be a little bit more aggressive with your taper. Usually when you're up around 16 milligrams, most people will go to like, I don't know, 12 or 14 milligrams is like the first step down. But if you're not comfortable going that fast, then I understand. But you should not even be able to notice just 1 milligram. If you're up at 16 milligrams, that should be very doable for you to do. So you could speed it up a little bit if you wanted to, where you're still on a higher dose, but if you just want to chill where you're at, that's okay too. But props to you for starting your taper, okay? Some people go from 16 milligrams down to 8 milligrams right away. I don't recommend anybody do that. That's probably a bit too much aggressive. If I was to do it all over again and knowing what I've been through, I would probably go from 16 milligrams to 12 milligrams. Do that for a week or two and see how you feel, and then maybe go from 12 milligrams to 8 or 10 milligrams, something like that. But just remember, you need to stabilize at each dose before you continue to the next dose. That's very important for you guys to remember. Oh my gosh, how am I so far behind? All right. It's How I Quit Smoking Years Ago. He has a book for alcohol as well. So yeah, check that link that Marky sent you, Bunny B. Thanks for helping out with that, Marky, and helping people out that who are struggling right now. That's why I love my moderators so much, because as you guys see, I'm 15 minutes behind the comments now. But I approve anything my moderators say, so go with what they're doing in the comments, because they're going to probably get to you before I can read your comment. So shout out to my mods for helping others out who are struggling right now. Okay, so dementia and Alzheimer's is pretty similar, Deb says. Okay, I thought it was, but I just wasn't really sure. Sending you love, Deb Woods. Anywho, Deb, what is up, sis? Thank you, Bunny. You keep coming back. We're all here for each other. Yeah, Bunny, we're here Wednesday, the same time every Wednesday, and Sunday night we do a stream together too. So yeah, if you're struggling and you just need somebody to hang out and talk to, then we'll all be here for you, okay? And don't ever feel like you're gonna be worried about being judged or anybody talking crap, because we don't allow any of that around here. So we got your back, girl. If you can try to make some progress this week, Bunny, and then come maybe on the Sunday night stream and share an update with us if you've got anything to kind of let us know. Maybe you can make it a day or two without, or start tapering your dose or something like that of alcohol. Can you guys hear me okay? Is everything still sounding okay with the sound? Mark Urizel, thanks for the germs. Bunny, you don't have to listen to the whole book all at once. Break it down into 1 to 2 hour blocks. It's repetitive, but something special will be happening to your thoughts on alcohol. Damn, Marky dropping dimes in the comments. See, that's awesome if Marky can, like, because I don't really have a lot of experience with alcohol addiction. I have had like some short stints here and there with alcohol addiction, but it sounds like Marky has more experience in that department than I do. Bunny B, you got this, Cuss Jr. says. How do you only have 17 viewers? You're awesome. Oh, sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. Man, it was real slow earlier. We only had like 5 of us in here for the first 20 minutes. Some days we have like 30 plus, but I don't know. It's really up and down. It's really kind of inconsistent. Most people just watch on the replay. I know a lot of people at work right now. Marky Rizzo, one night I read your comment on Zach's video about 20 times. No lie, it kept me hanging on. I am 10 years Suboxone, currently on TRT because it floored my test. Yes, Suboxone will definitely floor your test. Anybody on Suboxone or opiates or methadone, etc., Kratom, you all need to have your testosterone checked by the doctor. It's very easy to do this, guys. If you're living on low testosterone, your life will be miserable. Ask me how I know. Hey Dante, how are ya? I'm gonna try to get caught up in the comments, guys. I tried to put my best friend onto your streams. He's new onto Sublocade, but he said, oh, I don't need it. I may only get one more shot after 30 days. Naive fool. No, that actually might work. There's actually studies out there that show that people have gotten 1 or 2 shots and just moved on. So maybe he doesn't need to. Maybe he doesn't need to check this channel out, right? But that being said, it can really help. It sounds like he's probably done his homework if he's only going to do 1 or 2 Sublocade shots. Most people don't know that that's really even an option. So maybe he spent a lot of time on Reddit, and there's a lot of people on Reddit who talk about doing 1 or 2 shots and then just cruising out from there. So maybe he's already done his homework and he doesn't want to spend any more time on here, which is understandable. But I appreciate you trying to show him the channel. I really do appreciate it. Any of you guys like sharing the channel with your friends who might be able to relate to this information? I do appreciate you guys trying to share. I hope to efficiently taper down and keep exercising. That's a great idea. Exercise will be key when you guys are tapering. It will help a long way. My primary care doctor thinks gastroparesis is from the Suboxone and wants me off of it ASAP. So I know that Suboxone, etc., can cause major issues in your guts, guys, for sure. Specifically, the higher the dose, the more issues you're going to have. So if you guys are having stomach issues or bowel issues or gas issues, you can look forward to your taper because it will get better as you taper lower. Even people on 2 milligrams I talk to still have constipation issues on such a low dose of Suboxone. Remember, even 2 milligrams of Suboxone is still pretty strong, all things considered, right? Suboxone is a very strong medication. My chair keeps shocking my foot, you guys. It's like, bzz, bzz. Oh, it's probably because I have this power cord in my hand. I was like, why does that keep shocking me? I'm getting like a little low volt shock in my foot. Ooh, my booty's getting sore on this chair. Maybe I need to start putting a pillow under my booty. So Cuss Jr. says I'm at 10 years on 16 milligrams. Yeah, that's a long stretch to be on 16 milligrams. I'm sure there's plenty of issues. It's funny how we don't know each other, but it's like we are all like family. That's so true, Deb. You could build a great relationship with people here on forums like this, right? And on YouTube channels like this. Like hardly any of us will probably ever really actually meet in real life, but we've built these incredible bonds just here on this dang YouTube channel. It's so awesome. Very cool how that's even a possibility. My testosterone got crushed. I'm currently on hormone therapy and feel like it fixed most of my mental and physical issues. Anyway, suggest to look at a hormone panel, I think you meant to say. Maybe you are similar. Yes, absolutely. Do some blood work on this stuff, guys. I feel like my voice is quieter now, so I need to speak up. But first, I need some water. All right, I'm gonna speak up. Speak up, Buttercup. Kevin, can you send a screenshot so you can suss why normal comments are being blocked? I can't do a screenshot here on live YouTube. Nope, it won't let me. Carrie, give us an update. How are you doing with your Sublocade? Carrie says, hello everyone. Hello, Kevin. Good to see you, Carrie. Please let us know how your Sublocade journey is going. Any updates, Carrie? Sorry guys, I'm still behind in the comments quite a bit. I'm working on getting caught up. It's so weird how that happens. Like I always get behind at some point. Okay, so Bunny says, I've just subscribed to Kingdom Within. Thanks for the suggestion. Yes, tell him Kickin' Addiction recommended you. Like, drop him a comment and say, Kevin, just say Kevin from Kickin' Addiction just talked about you on his live stream. Let him know. Let him know we're showing him some love over here. Deb posted a link to Kingdom Within's channel. Yes, thank you, Deb. Oh, Eric, good to see you. How are you doing, buddy? Any updates on your stuff? Any luck on the cold turkey stuff, my friend? I know we kind of talked about that a few times recently. I'm just wondering if you've made any progression with that, or if you actually did it. So Marky Rizzo says, awesome, my man. 10 months off. 10 months today off the subs. Feeling great. You doing all right? Congratulations, Marky. 10 months. That's badass, dude. Killing it. Definitely want it quick, but with other health problems, I want to keep withdrawal away as much as possible. That's a good idea, Amanda. As you guys can hear, the Jets have showed up outside. East Coast says, I was on Fent for around 4.5 years and went to many rehabs over the last couple years. This time I took it serious and got put on Suboxone. Good job, and rode that out for 4 months, 3 a day. So let's see, okay, continuing East Coast. It says, continuing, I went to Sublocade after 4 months on Suboxone and got the 300 milligram shot. After 1 month, I'm off everything. That's an awesome story, East Coast. Thanks for sharing. So if I could ask some questions to your comments here, East Coast. Sorry, I'm so far behind the comments. So East Coast, when did you get your, okay, so he says, I got the 300 milligram shot after 1 month, I'm off everything. So how long ago did you get the 300 milligram shot, East Coast? And congratulations for switching from fentanyl to Suboxone to Sublocade. I love that the choice, the method that you took. That's a great, I think that's an awesome road you took. Love this whole thing. Already feel like I have more social power in a positive way. Good, cuss. So now you're on the shot now. Do you plan on jumping off the shot? Well, you don't really jump off the shot, Tillman. It doesn't really work like Suboxone. You can't just jump off the shot. It tapers you automatically over many months once you stop taking extra shots, right? So sounds like you missed the earlier part of the stream. My plan as of this moment is to take one more shot in, let's see, I've gone 3 weeks since my last shot and I'm going 5 more weeks. So I'm pushing my shot out 8 weeks. I'm tapering by spacing out my shots, right? So my 5th shot will be in 5 weeks from now, and that's probably going to be my last shot. That will be my 5th shot. But as far as jumping off, technically technically jumping off of the shot, that's not really how it works because of the long half-life of the medication. It takes many months. And that's why a lot of people are doing it, right? Because it's supposed to give you low or no withdrawal. That's the word that everyone's been saying. So I'm going to be the one to report to you guys if that's true in my experience or not. Carrie's going for shot number 2 tomorrow. That's awesome, Carrie. Are you doing 300 again? Question, I'm curious about your constipation. How is your constipation as of right now, Carrie? Please keep an eye on that. I know you always hear me talk about this stuff. All right, East Coast. I hope you're still here, East Coast. I wanna follow up on your situation. So you say I'm off the Sublocade shot after 1 month of taking a 300 milligram shot. I am now clean off of everything. So East Coast, hopefully you're still here. If you took a 300 milligram shot a month ago, then you still have plenty of that shot in you. Okay, so just because the doctors give you one shot every month doesn't mean that it's fully gone in 1 month. So just a heads up to you guys, East Coast, if you're still here, please let me know if that's the situation. If you just got your first 300 milligram shot 30 days ago, then you're going to be on that shot for a while. But congratulations getting off of Suboxone. You broke the oral addiction, and congrats to getting off of fentanyl. You're out the streets. Sounds like you're getting very close. Unless you didn't tell me that you've been off, like you had your 300 milligram shot maybe like 6 months ago, then you could say that that you're fully off. But if you just got your 300 milligram shot a month ago, then you definitely still have plenty of that shot left. Tillman, your comment got blocked by YouTube because you dropped the S word in here. It says SHIT, I need to go get shot. I'm gonna approve your message, Tillman. Just you guys really gotta try not to cuss because it's gonna automatically block you. YouTube just blocks it automatically if you guys cuss or say anything that's no, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. I'm just letting you guys know so that you don't keep wondering why your comments don't show up. But I approved your comment, Tillman. Just giving you a heads up so it doesn't keep blocking you. Tillman says, yeah, I take it, but still not the same as being off sub. I agree with you. It's definitely being on the Sublocade shot. You're still on the same medication, right? It's just administered in a different way. You're still on buprenorphine. There are many pros, and there are many things that get better when you're on the Sublocade shot. But the truth is that we are still on buprenorphine, right, guys? So I'm not gonna get on here and say I'm buprenorphine free, right? I broke the oral addiction to Suboxone. But now I need to let the shot do its job and taper me off slowly over months coming forward. So that's a great point that Tillman had mentioned, and I agree. TRT changed my life physically, but still on same dosage of Suboxone, gathering the will to start to make some discomfort, I think you're trying to say. East Coast, oh, looks like East Coast took off, guys. I guess we're not going to get his questions. So you guys got to go. Good luck, everyone. Sorry we missed you, East Coast. I wish you could have been here so we could have touched base with your situation a little bit more. Hopefully East Coast doesn't think he's fully off bupe right now. If how I have read his situation is true. I could be wrong. Maybe he just didn't give me enough information. Either way, shout out to East Coast for sharing his information here. Tapering is just so damn hard mentally. Yes, it is, Tillman. That's why a lot of people are switching to the shot. I've been on 0.75 to 0.5 a day forever and I can't get lower. Oh, I think I remember talking to you recently. Bunny B says, I'm watching from Ireland. Where is everyone else from? Most of us are here in the States. Bunny B, most of us. Wow. So yeah, dang. Okay, this is what Deb says, guys. So it has taken me since May to go from around half of a milligram to 0.15, which is very small dose. That's almost half of a quarter of 1 milligram, guys. And Deb still struggles occasionally with restless legs, right? So just remember, guys, that even on tiny doses, it can still have a withdrawal for a lot of people. That is such a small dose. 0.15 milligrams. Woo! I mean, that's just, you almost can't even see that dose. It's so small, guys. You'd have to have a freaking magnifying glass, pretty much. Oh, DR's in the house. Good to see you, DR. Marky Rizzo, just another day. Dollar baby. How about you? Oh, good, Carrie. Good. Thank you for the update. So Carrie says, I'm doing really good. Tomorrow, I will go for shot number 2. I no longer have the issue with thinking about subs. That is incredible. Thank you, Carrie. I've been a little worried about you. As you know, we kind of talked a little bit. But that makes me feel a lot better about your situation. So thanks for the update, Carrie. Please keep us on the update going forward as well. Carrie was kind of struggling a little bit with her brain was telling her, hey, it's time to take my Suboxone, because she's so used to it. She was so used to that, right? But she broke that oral addiction, and sounds like she got the monkey off of her back. And I know that once she gets shot number 2, she's going to be good to go. Good to go. Savannah's back. Good to see you back here. So Chad, good to see you, Chad, says, man, when are we going to hear any news about Kratom? What news about Kratom, buddy? What kind of news are you looking for, Chad? Not many people have been talking about Kratom on today's stream. Do you have a question about Kratom, or do you want to share something about Kratom? So Deb says, at Carrie, yeah, it's low, but I still get crazy restless leg syndrome, which I will not tolerate. So a teeny piece helps me sleep. One day I won't need it, I hope. Yeah, you got to be getting close, Deb. You really do. I mean, damn. That last little bit has been holding you back. But you can get only so much more closer to 0, right? So you're like, you have to be really like on the brink of finishing this up. Maybe this shot is my next move. It could be. Yeah, maybe talk to your doctor about the shot if you're unable to taper. Now, you guys who are on Suboxone, you guys know that my first and this is just my outlook, right? If you're on Suboxone, try to taper yourself first. You know, not everybody just needs to go right to the Sublocade shot. Try to keep your stuff as simple as possible, right, guys? So if you're doing good on Suboxone, if you're ready to taper with the help of your doctor, then probably try that first. And if you just know you're not going to be able to do it, or it's just not working, that's probably a good idea to consider the Sublocade shot. Look up UMZU. It does take care of constipation, Savant says. They sell Butte P tests on Amazon. I test negative, but I take a small amount each day, so it's not as good as a blood test level. Yeah, I'd be really curious to see what your levels, even on the blood test, would be, Deb. Like, because you're such a tiny dose, it might not even register on blood. It's just such a tiny little speckle that you're on. It looks like I'm getting closer to being caught up in the comments, guys. Sounds like Sublocade is my logical move from oral for 10 years, question mark. Yeah, it could be, buddy. Yeah. I mean, if you've tried for 10 years to get off Suboxone, then yes, I would probably say definitely consider a Sublocade shot. Because as you'll see, many people on this channel have broken the oral addiction to having to take something every day to feel normal with the help of Sublocade. A lot of it's going to come down to, is your insurance going to cover the cost? Can you get support from insupport.com if your insurance doesn't cover it all? Or can you afford to pay $1,500 a month cash? Because that's what it costs, at least here in the States. It seems like most insurances will cover it though. And then the insupport.com will cover the rest if your insurance doesn't cover it all. So Deb says, Cuss Jr., I would if I hadn't already tapered this low. I've been on for 10 years too. Yeah. Yeah, if you're down, 1 milligram below, just keep going with the taper, guys. And just be patient because it takes longer once you're below the 1 milligram, obviously. Carrie, when I tried to jump last January, I suffered 3 weeks. I pulled 3 muscles and no sleep. I can't go through that pain again. It was torture. I can relate to you, Deb. I remember what it was like for me when I came off even 1/4 milligram. It was so hard. So freaking hard. But remember, for me, I didn't stabilize on 1/4 milligram for months like now we know that you kind of need to do, right? Most people need to do. Not all of us. Some people can jump higher, guys. But people like Deb and myself, we need to taper very tiny, minimal doses and for a good amount of time. Because Deb and I were on Suboxone for a long time. Not everybody has been on Suboxone for 5 to 10 years. And probably the shorter amount of time you've been on Suboxone and the younger you are, the easier your taper and withdrawal will be. Just like when you were 20 years old and you could drink a bunch of alcohol and wake up and go to work at 4 in the morning, right? If you try doing that stuff at 50, 60, 70 years old, you're going to be hungover for 3 or 4 days. Ain't no work about it. 18 people in here, guys. Please hit that like button. I haven't checked and seen how many likes we have. Let me go ahead and take a look at that real quick, guys. Let me take a lookie. So we have, drum roll please. I bet we got to 20, right? Did we get to 20 likes, guys? We got to 25 likes. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Can we get that to 30 before we end this stream? I bet we can. If you haven't hit that like button, guys, please try to get that baby. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say the B word. Try to get that thing over 30, guys. We can do it. Oh my gosh, I'm still so happy about that car that I fixed today, you guys. I cannot tell you how stressed I have been over this dang car. Random misfire with no check engine light. I'm like, bruh, thanks for the help, computer. Usually cars will throw a check engine light if your dang gas cap is loose. Speaking of that, Sivan, did you get your ignition fixed yet? I'm curious. I've been thinking about that for some reason. If you're still in here, hopefully. Oh, shoot. My boy Kingdom Within is in here. We were just talking about you, my brother. We just sent some people over to your channel. Bunny B, actually, Bunny B is right here still in the conversation. Looks like she's struggling with alcohol addiction. And I sent her to your channel, Kingdom Within. I know that you have also struggled with alcohol addiction. And I told her that if she is lost, spiritually lost right now, that you can help her get back on the right track. And yes, so I appreciate you hopping on here, Kingdom. I know that you're also really busy with your YouTube channel, so I know it's hard to kind of check over here on this channel, but I appreciate you. And yeah, everybody loves you over here, so thanks for hopping on here and saying hello, buddy. So Bunny B, this is who we were talking about earlier. He's right here in the chat, Kingdom Within. She said that she went and subscribed to you already, so hopefully she can get some value out of your channel. I know a lot of my people have, so shout out to you, buddy. Yes, Deb, right. So Deb says, right, we didn't know how to taper until Reed showed us. Yeah, that's straight up the truth. The Reed method. Reed took his sweet time and he did it the right freaking way. He really did. Speaking of Reed, I actually reached out to him on his channel on his last video and I said, dude, we need an update. We're thinking about you. So for you guys who are wondering about Reed, keep an eye on his channel for an update, and also keep an eye on Matt's channel for an update. And Matt should be on our channel with us live here soon, guys. So we're gonna there's a pretty big update from Matt. So I don't want to give it away here on this stream. So I'll let Matt either come on here on this stream and tell it, or Matt will give an update on his channel. But I have been speaking to him on a more normal basis. And Matt's Lions knocked off the Packers, pulled a miracle off and knocked off the Packers when they had literally had nothing to play for. And knocking off the Packers got my Seahawks into the playoffs. So shout out to the Lions fans out there. You guys hooked the Seahawks up this year, and we owe you guys. Cuss says, I just hit the like. Sorry it took me this long. It's all right, man. I appreciate it. I was your 25th like, Kingdom Within says. Thanks, brother. So you must have hit that right before I took a look at that. Kingdom, how are you, brother? I'm catching up on your last video. Green man. Green man. Great job on the car. Yeah. Oh, God, that car was stressing me out really, really bad. I was almost about ready to give up and take it to the dealership where they could rock me for another $200. Because they have those fancy pants computers, right? That they can plug in and see every little aspect of the computer, what's going on. I don't have one of those fancy pants computers, so I had to use my mechanical background knowledge to go through and sort through the issue, and luckily I found it. It was not easy. Yeah, I told Kingdom Within that you sent me to his channel. Awesome, Bunny. Yeah, and I hope your things start looking up for you, Bunny. I know you've already made some new friends here in this channel right here, so you can also do the same over on Kingdom Within's channel, and Kingdom Within also goes live a lot as well. So I think he goes live probably more than I do here. How many nights a week do you usually go live, Kingdom? Don't tread on me says, we want baby back. Hey, at least I'm not saying it like 30 times on the live stream anymore like I was there for a minute, right, guys? Somebody had made, because you guys remember I did like the poll that asked if I should stop saying the B word or not. And one guy said something like, it just seems like it's forced and it's not like genuine. And so I watched the live stream before that, and I kind of agreed with him. It was a little like I just kind of used it too much, I think. And I don't know if I kind of felt like when I watched it on the replay, it feels like I was using that because I was like, I don't want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? It was kind of like a filler type of thing, right? Does that make sense, guys? You know, some people use the word like I don't know, like, you know, people use that a lot. I feel like that's what I was using the B word for. It kind of maybe like if I was a little stuck as far as what I was wanting to say next, it kind of bought me a second to think of what I was going to say next. Just like watching myself on the replay, that's kind of what it felt like I was doing. You're very welcome, Kingdom Within. I'm looking forward to watching your videos. I've been praying for Matt since last January. Yeah, I remember. You guys remember how worried I was about him. So he definitely seems to be doing a lot better now, guys. Just made dinner and now having a hot cup of coffee, chilling, enjoying the stream, bro. Awesome. Good to see you. Chad was just asking you something about Kratom. So does anybody have anything to say about Kratom, Kingdom? How's your Kratom journey going? Any updates on your end with the Kratom? I know you were really close when you were really low last time I spoke with you. I thought you were doing, what was it, 1.5 grams every 3 times a day? Something like that? Yeah, you were nervous and said it. Yeah, sometimes I get nervous on here. Yeah. I'm getting way more comfortable doing these videos now, but it's challenging, guys, to do this stuff live. It really can be challenging, and it's taken me years to get, you know, this comfortable doing what I'm doing here, because anything could go wrong at any second, right? Well, they said I've seen somebody talking on the TV. They're saying something like the sports broadcaster guys. They were like, live TV is a lot harder than just recording stuff, because you can edit things out and you can start the video over and record it again. But when you're live, you can't do that. Like when I say something, that's it. I can't reverse that. I always make sure to hit that like button, bro. Like I said, I appreciate what you're doing. Thanks, brother. I appreciate your love and support up in here. Looking forward to fellowship with you in the near future. Yeah, you were nervous and said it. I'm well balanced at 2 grams every 4 hours, 3 times a day, so 6 grams a day with the Kratom. Okay, so are you feeling really good right there at that dose? I know you were somewhere right around there. I couldn't remember exactly what dose you were on. Yeah, is it still taking care of your pain issues that you have? Looks like we finally got caught up in the chat, guys. Woohoo! My apologies. You guys know sometimes I get behind 10, 15, 20 minutes. But I always try to make it a goal to get caught up. So we are fully caught up in the chat. It looks like we still have 16 people in here, but I only see about 3 or 4 of you guys talking. So are you guys ghost listening in here? Say what's up, guys. We've gone for an hour and 48 minutes. I'm gonna target trying to shut this off at 2 hours today, guys. You know, so whoa! Cryptocurrency is boosting. What's going on here? I haven't seen that for a hot minute. Wow. I wonder what happened today. That's very interesting. That was not expected. Okay. Speaking of crypto, Rex Arms Crypto, are you still in here? Maybe you can tell us what's going on in the crypto market. Who else is in here, guys? Say hello, say hello. If there's any questions or comments, we'll probably try to wrap this up in about 10 minutes or so, guys. As you can tell, I'm looking a little wimpy. I need to get my butt to the gym. I've been so consumed with this car stuff the last few days that I haven't been able to make it to the gym. So I'm going to get back on track tonight, get some gains going again. Let's see. What's the date today? The okay. All right, so yes, I used to take 15 grams per day, but now I'm good with 6 per day now. So, I mean, you cut your dose down by like 50, 60, 70%, something like that. I've been mega dosing on vitamin C, and it's been drastically helping me to not have any withdrawals. It also helps with pain in combination with Kratom. So the vitamin C is helping with your pain as well? Is that what you're saying, Kingdom? You know what they say about pain, Tala? No pain, no gain. Is that what you're going to say, Marky? Thanks. Good night, brother. Love this format, and you too. Thanks, Cuss. I hope we see you on the next stream. Remember, we're on here Sunday night and also the same time every Wednesday. So, yeah, if you got to take off, shout out to you. Thanks for chatting with us up in here today. I know the stream's kind of starting to get long. Bunny says, I think I also need to take vitamins. I'm going to get some vitamin C tomorrow. Probably also a good multivitamin, Bunny. If anybody's just watching this, just a side note, really, I think everybody should be on a multivitamin if you can. That will cover a lot of the bases. Pain is weakness leaving the body. Marine. Hoorah! Marky, you're a Marine? Did I not know that? Did I not know that? If the pain is unbearable, I just take 200 milligrams of ibuprofen in combination with a 2 gram of Kratom dose. That's a good idea to put a little bit of ibuprofen in there. I've been having some knee pains, and then also this, there's this little, where is it? There's like a little dot poking out right here. So I was at the gym, and I was like, and I slammed my arm on the freaking wall, and ever since then, it is not healed, you guys. It's pissing me off. It's like the weirdest things will make it hurt, like just shaving my head, just the angles. I can lift weights, but just certain angles, like, really hurts. It's not healing. And then my knee has been aching a lot too. Oh, Marky says, nah, I've just watched too many movies, bro. Okay, so I was like, dang, I feel bad, I didn't know. DR says, howdy. Laugh out loud. I heard that quote in movies too, Marky Rizzo. Yeah, I have not too, now that you guys say that. Marky Rizzo is legit a lifesaver. Yeah, I've been seeing that he's been over hanging out on your channel in the live streams, and he's got the old blue wrench on your channel, so that made me happy seeing that. I like seeing all of you guys meshing together, and we're all just kind of meshing things together. DR says, all right, boys, I'll check you all later. Good talk. Later, Tala, Rizzo, everyone else. Peace. Good to see you, DR. Hope things are going well for you, my friend. Maybe we'll see you Sunday night. Hematoma. DR, be easy. Take care. Looks like things are winding down quite a bit, guys. We'll probably shut it down just a minute. Before I hop off, I need to thank the contributors of today's live stream. Also, have you guys noticed that I edit the thumbnail after the video's over, and then if you guys did a contribution, I put sponsored by whoever contributed on the live stream. So that's going to be a thing going forward. So super duper shout out to Nate S for the $66 Venmo on this live stream. That was for his 66 days being off Suboxone. So shout out to Nate S for that awesome $66 Venmo. And Mama Deb coming through as she does every week with a $20 cash app. Mama Deb, we love you, baby. Ooh, baby. Thank you to both of you who contributed to the channel today. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. If there's any final comments or questions, guys, please throw them in the comments now. We're going to wrap this thingy up here in just a couple minutes, guys. Before that timer gets to 2 hours. Can you believe we're actually going to shut it down before 2 hours for once? Woo! My voice isn't hammered yet, guys. Can you believe that? I'm starting to wonder if that's why that video got so quiet, because I was on for so long and my voice just started like start mumbling, trying to save my voice. Let's see, DRB Easy, Kicking Addiction. We still got to do a podcast live on my YouTube channel, bro. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that'll be awesome. It does sound a little bit intimidating to me, honestly. But yeah, I feel you though, I do. Also, you just reminded me too, Kingdom. You'd mentioned something about, when I was talking about StreamYard, there was something you said. Was it OBS Studio that you said? Because I kind of started looking into that stuff. It was something like that. What's the computer system or software that you use? I want to say it was like OBS Studio, something like that, Kingdom. Is that what it was? OBS, yeah. So, dude, I looked at that. Oh, my goodness. That stuff looks confusing, my friend. What? You use that? No wonder your stuff is so high-tech on your video. There was all kinds of stuff on there. I was like, this is a little out of my league. Don't Tread on Me says, Cash you on Sunday live, baby. How about that? Yeah, Don't Tread on Me. We'll see you on Sunday. I know you're always there for the Sunday night stream. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't hit that like button yet, I know we're getting close to 30 likes by now. We've got to be real close to that by now. Laugh out loud, Marky Rizzo. That's hilarious. Oh, Marky said, if someone donates $33, I'm out of here. Illuminati confirmed. Oh, Mark, you'll never believe what just came through. That would be freaking hilarious. Deb, I hope things look up for you this week with your taper, or at least continuing to stabilize on that lower dose. Let's all hope that Deb's RLS can finally let her go sometime soon so she can finish this up. I know she's getting really close. Shout out to you, Deb, for your contribution today and for sharing your... Whoa, we got like 5 subscribers on this live stream, guys. So shout out to the newcomers if you're watching this and you just recently subscribed. Shout out to you. Okay, so Kingdom says... Haha, yeah, it's not as hard as you think, bro. We live in the same state, so if you ever want to get together, I can show you, bro. No problem. It would be a pleasure. Like, how long do you think it would take somebody like... Whoa, Sonny S is hopping in here. Good to see you, Sonny. Like, how long does it, like, for a newbie who's not really computer illiterate, how long does it take someone like that to kind of learn the basics on that, Kingdom? Like, what would you think? Like a weekend type of thing? I kind of did a little search on Google or YouTube, and I've seen a few people showing showing videos of how to, you know, kind of set it up. But damn, dude, for real, it looked pretty confusing, not gonna lie. And I get frustrated and overwhelmed very easily with computer stuff. So part of me kind of feels like maybe I need to just keep it simple here, since I'm not really doing any kind of like you're doing a bunch of like special effects stuff with all your thumbnails and like just how you mesh your videos together. Like, I would have no idea how to do all that stuff, honestly. I suck at computer stuff, guys. Maybe in the future, if my channel starts to grow a bit more, maybe I could start to learn it then. I don't know. I just don't want to stress myself out and flame out, so to speak. Because, like I said, I get overwhelmed very easily. If I was showing you how, then it would take at least a week to get the... Yeah, dude, that sounds like a lot of work, bro. Just being real. Yeah, I would get very flustered. Even with somebody showing me how, it would take at least a week. Yeah, I'm not ready for that commitment yet. That's one thing I like about StreamYard is it keeps it easy, and I'm just used to it, right? So maybe in the future I'll consider crossing that bridge. But this channel is still so small that it's, for what I do anyways, I don't really need to. I don't think worry too much about it. But yeah, you're right. Stick to your niche and how Kev does things. But if you want to learn, I'm available. I love that, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. You are a good teacher. Marky Rizzo, can you get coffee, milk in Florida? Speaking of that, Dev, have you seen these freaking egg prices? $8 for a dozen eggs? What? You've got to be kidding me. Good to see you, Sonny. I hope you're doing well, man. You kind of hopped on here right at the very end, Sonny. Savannah, still in here. Good to see you, still in here. No, Deb, but I was raised on it growing up. That's insane, $8. And I would assume you guys in California probably have higher prices than $8 on eggs, right? Because everybody knows everything in California is like twice as much. Oh, now everyone's starting to show up in the live stream again. Here we go. So much for 2 hours. There it went. Let me know if you want me to mail you a case, Marky Rizzo. Wait, what are you mailing? What did I miss? Oh, mail some coffee and milk. With a smiley face. $8 for eggs? Are you kidding me? They are $1.75 here. Yeah, there's some kind of shortage, like there's some kind of bird flu or something that was going on. I think is what it was, is what's going on. But it's been pretty bad because like a year ago, eggs were about $2 a dozen. Now they're $8. I was literally looking at my receipts and I was like, what? They tripled in price in a year? All right, ladies and gents, 2 hours and 2 minutes and 22 seconds. I love you all. Thank you for the contributors today and everybody who shared their stories here on the live stream. Don't forget we're live every Wednesday and Sunday night. Good luck this week, Deb, with your continued taper and everybody else who's working on their taper, okay? And yeah, I'm going to shut it down here and we will see you guys on the next one. I love y'all. Have a great freaking weekend coming up. And don't forget, go Seahawks on Saturday. We need a miracle. All right, bye guys. We'll see you soon.